The Twig Fostering Love Gala 2024 this year is hosted at the Grove Ballroom in Lakewood Ranch, Florida. I am a committee member and I am in charge of the centerpieces for 25 tables. I'm doing Blue Days plants in the fish bowls, and I'm doing twigs because the name is the Twig, and I will put fairy lights in those. The Twig is open for shopping days for children in foster care to come and shop for free. The stores are stocked with new and gently used merchandise that is selected to reflect the latest trends for children newborn to teens. Every month, each child is welcome to select 7 items along with undergarments, socks, a book, and accessories. The Twig provided 4,359 shopping experiences in 2023. These shopping experiences also allow us to walk beside these families and to encourage them on their journey. We know that what they do is hard, yet so important. Sometimes all people need in this world is to know that someone sees them and to know that they care. Each kid in foster care that comes through the Twig to shop each month gets to write their name on a chalkboard wall that they have at the Venice and Lakewood Ranch locations. I choose to incorporate those kids' names on each centerpiece every year. This year, I made a total of 357 names from the wall and ironed them using my Cricut maker onto these satin ribbons that will be bows on each centerpiece around the vases. The Grove Ballroom was the perfect location to host our 200 guests for this event. The staff was very helpful, very accommodating all night long. At the event, guests have an opportunity to participate in the drawings for packages such as Mexico Vacation, African Safari, Ritz-Carlton massage and facial packages, and things like that. The night was a success, and we were able to reach our goal in donations for the evening.
My name is Lindsay May. I am the program coordinator with the Twig. I like to give some context with regards to my role, and my prior role is I have been a case manager. Unfortunately, been present at removals. I have seen the impact directly on what happens when kids are told that this is not a safe environment for them to remain in. My history of working directly with the children and the youth and the families that are impacted by this demographic. One of the unique things about here at the Twig is I have actually had the experience of working directly with children and bringing them to the Twig.
My name is Tiona Settles. I am a caring and passionate person. I entered into the foster care system when I was 7 years old, and then I aged out at 18. And I would say I pretty much was a lucky one. I had a good experience in foster care. I was with a single parent, and what made it so lucky is my mom, she had 5 kids. So all 4 of her kids, we were able to stay together. And then my foster mom, she had 5 kids. So we were just this big family. And for her to be a single mom and take on 9 kids, she started off as a bus driver. And when I tell you, man, she instilled hard work and dedication and purpose in me. When I first got into foster care at 7, it was a different experience. You know, not being with mom, and then now you're into someone else's home. So I will say maybe like my first year, I was just very shy. I didn't talk to anyone. My sister had to like advocate and do the talking for me. But after that, it was more of a family setting, and I just warmed up and I was able to show my personality and just be me.
That's what is fabulous about Tiona's story. She's definitely an exception to the rule. She had a foster parent that connected with her. She had a foster parent that instilled great values and determination. One of the things that has become very much known throughout all of child welfare is that, of course, a child entering into child welfare or entering into foster care does create a traumatic event for them. And to overcome trauma and to deal with what has happened with them, one of the most amazing ways in which that can be done is through relationships. One of the programs that we have here at the Twig is Connects. It is our efforts to work directly with teens, ages 15 up to age 21.
To have something like the Twig Connects, oh man, it would have made a big difference. To know that I had like a safe space, and to know that when you come through those doors, they welcome you with open arms, and it is just an atmosphere of love and empowerment. So a typical Twig Connects night, all of the kiddos would come in, we would let them come to the back, and there's food. So even if they went the whole day without eating, you know, there is food, there is snacks. And then we typically have a speaker to come in, and there's different topics, and basically the point of that is to teach them life skills. I feel like when kids age out of the foster care system, I don't feel like they have that support. I do feel like it is a disconnect, because now you're 18 and you're considered an adult. So now you're on your own.
Teenagers out at age 18, that the statistics are not good. The likelihood of recidivism, meaning they have kids and those kids come back into care, the mental health issues, the homelessness, the criminality. But one of the things that makes me proud is within this circuit, we are doing pretty good, because we have resources like Connects. We have other programs out there that are tapping in to these teens and young adults to help support them. 18 doesn't mean that I am ready to take on the world by myself. And so the importance of these teens and youth to have a relationship so that at age 18, they can have someone to go to.
I volunteer at the Twig because it gives me a sense of purpose, and I feel like I'm a light. And you know, all the kiddos I come in contact with, I let them know like, hey, I was once in your shoes, and look at me. Like, not only did I go to college, I got my associates, I got my bachelor's, and I got a master's of health.
So I am lucky in my role that I have Tiona that partners with me as one of my volunteers for our Connects meeting. It's not that often that you have a volunteer who has actually experienced what these teens have gone through.
To be able to come into the Twig and volunteer, oh my goodness, it warms my heart to know that I am doing something with intention and action, and I'm able to help others. Even if it's something as simple as, like, I had a kiddo come up to me and say, hey, Miss Tiona, I'm thinking about going into school. You know, do you have any advice for me?
The teens did not look at her and go, yeah, whatever, you don't know, and roll their eyes, which they typically do. She can actually say, and I've actually watched some teens kind of go, oh, when she does say, no, I get it, I was in foster care.
My message to those who are in foster care getting ready to age out would be, you know, don't give up. No matter how long that tunnel is, there is going to be a light at the end of the tunnel. What is life without sacrifice and hurdles? Those are the things that make you, and they give you a story, and they give you a testimony. And what you went through, you were able to help others. So don't be afraid to tell your story and be a light. And just know that no matter what you go through, you could do it. And I am living proof of that.
It is because of the people that support us and the donors that support us that we are able to make this happen.
I would like to give a huge thank you to all the volunteers and donors. Thank you for all that you do for the Twig, because it really does make a difference to the kiddos and everybody that we serve.